right, and welcome to Good News Friday. Mike Simon is here. I'm Joey Yarber. Welcome in, everybody. We are so honored that you're part of our program. And we get excited. We talk about things that's going on. And a lot of the excitement that we feel is because we're talking with you about the capabilities, some of the features in CharityTracker and Oasis Insight, and you get excited. So, Mike, we know we're on to something, right? We're on the same page, and we really get excited about some of the technology developments that we have. One of which, we've never talked about this before, Mike, but it's our Google Heatmaps report that we're able to provide to you as you're looking around your particular agency there, wherever you are in the entire country. You can hone in on where your assistance is going. And, you know, one of the great things about it is you can see service gaps. There may be a particular area that's really hot. That heat map, when I say it, there's a lot of assistance that's going into that particular area. Or you can see where there is not a lot of assistance. All these kinds of things there for you, again, providing you with data so that you can make the decisions that's necessary for you working in your particular agency. Mike, it's so important to have that kind of relevant information and in real time.
Oh, and I remember years ago, we had a person who wanted to develop that. They wanted to figure out where's all the poverty at in my community.
You bet.
And of course, you know, we looked into that, and our solution is the heat map. And so you get to see that, and you get to knowing, oh my goodness, now I know where the poverty is at and where I need to focus my attention on, and that's important.
You know, we have a lot of our agency partners, they develop outreach programs specifically for that particular area. Now they're able to make those kinds of decisions. Well, now let's take a report like this that they're able to generate in Oasis Insight and CharityTracker, and let's really focus in on where our big challenges lie. And they're able to do that with relevant information that comes from that data of assistance. And Mike, it is a game changer for many of these agencies. They didn't know. They knew, but they didn't know. Now, seeing it there on a map, a geographical map, just like you're looking at a Google Earth or, you know, one of the maps that you're able to pull up, you can see exactly where the outreach is going, where the assistance is being provided in particular areas. And I think that that's so important nowadays.
That is so important. And you can do it with one agency, but think if you've got multiple agencies working in collaboration, that gives you a more complete picture of your community.
You know, we talk about the community dashboard. That's where you can see the cumulative number of assistance that's being provided, people that's being served, you know, assistance dollars, all that there as you log in to your CharityTracker account. You can see all of that information, just really providing you with some really strong numbers so that you can make the decisions that's important to your particular agency, to your entire community. That's something that we're able to do here at CharityTracker. You know, the great thing about that's de-identified information there on the community dashboard, Mike. It's de-identified information there on the heat maps report. You know, no specific names are being brought up. You can share this information. You can print out that heat maps report, furnish that to your area community leaders. You can share with them, okay, in this particular geographical area here, we have a tremendous amount of poverty. And not just with an assumption, but with some real data that indicates, all right, here we go. This is an area that we really need to focus in on.
Yeah, and I remember someone said one time, the data doesn't lie.
Oh, it's so true. So true.
Wow.
And, you know, Mike, with everything, the way that it is going, with grant dollars drying up, the way that they have with assistance coming from a government type of level as to where grants are going, it's going based upon decision-making donors are there, but they're looking for data you know, from that decision perspective. They're willing to donate. They're willing to give those donor dollars, as we call them, but they want to see how your decisions are being made. What kind of information are you making or donating money? They want to make sure that there is merit with that and accountability. This is another way of providing your donors with information on what you're doing and how much need that there is out there. Make the case with the data because the data doesn't lie. Right? The API capability, Mike, we're continuing to have conversations. We're excited about this. Another development that's come in from our incredible team of developers here at Simon Solutions, as we see the need for the future to be able to integrate, work with other particular data solutions, or work with, if you will, being able to communicate through a data integrated bridge of sorts. And it gets real technical. I'm not going to pretend. But you know what the easy thing about this is, once you're able to get the API in place and intact, you're able to really work from streamlining your data as you're sharing that information. There may be a particular agency that you need to do so with. We're having some incredible conversations out in California with some of our food bank partners out there as they're talking about the API, the capability of working from a government level. Now we're taking a program, streamlining that information that's being shared in a particular form, straight in, no interruptions, to the source that they're trying to get this information to. Now we're up in the game. Like, this is where we're going, right? And, you know, we've been hearing this for a few years here at Simon Solutions. We're always listening, and we're here with you, not today, not just today, but for the future as well, as we're listening and we're taking our development to customize with the specific goals that you have for working, streamlining your processes in the future. And proud of that, Mike, proud of that.
Very proud.
Hey, we have a training series. We'd love for you to be part of this. We're getting some really good response from this, Mike. There was even a response, coming in saying that Mike should write a book about the knowledge that he has there with what has been happening through the years of the evolving of Simon Solutions and the creation of CharityTracker and Oasis Insight. We know a little because we've seen a little, right, Mike? It's the old expression is going. So being able to put this into a training series, it's our honor. You know, as Mike has been working on this for years and accumulating this information. And I think it's a really good training series. And we're getting some positive feedback, Mike, from people that are out there in the communities.
Yes, we are. Well, you know that we on YouTube, the introduction, the short introduction to the training series was got 55,000 hits on it.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa, my goodness.
Wow. That's great. That's awesome. That is really awesome. I think it's safe to say that there's a lot of people that's looking for that kind of knowledge as to not just the vision, but how do I make that happen? Because the vision is one thing, you know, and in theory, sure, you can do this and make a collaboration of local nonprofits within your community. But what's your next steps? How do you really make that and make it successful? That's what Mike has dove into here the last few years, just accumulating information on the next step and where you need to go. And it's all documented and it's all right there in this video training series. You can check this out, collectivecommunityimpact.com. That's collectivecommunityimpact.com. There's a lot, there's a treasure trove of information there on stories that we've accumulated over the years. We want to document this because, Mike, there's some people doing some incredible things out there. And a big salute to all of our champions out there that are making the case and doing this. And you really are transforming so many people's lives as to how it is that we see our future and working from this perspective of a solution-based technology. It really is our role and our responsibility to equip you with the information, the features, and the knowledge to move forward and really make an impact in your community. Because if you're impacting your community, hey, we got a chance of making an impact in the entire nation, right? It's one community at a time. And we here at Simon Solutions, we're with you every step of the way. Let us know if we can help. Mike at simonsolutions.com, Joey at simonsolutions.com. Thank you so much for the honor of serving with you in your very important work. Hey, have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll talk with you next week.